If you struggle with attracting narcissists into your life, this video is for you. Because I have been given through spirit a shift in perspective on this whole situation that I have and am finally closing out. Now, this video is for you if you're the black sheep, the scapegoat, scapegoat, used to be a drug addict or still in addiction. You're the curse breaker, you're the healer, you're, all of these titles in your family unit or in life. This video you may find helpful. So, I have realized through extensive soul-searching, healing work that I have been doing, my whole life is what it feels like, but deep into the ancestral healing, curse breaking work for the past year. Heavy, longer than that, but I was given a solution almost a year ago, and I think next month it'll be a year. Which I was, the solution, I was attuned. I'm a Usui Reiki master teacher for going on 20 years. I've been a Reiki practitioner. I've been a master teacher for going on 6 years. It'll be 6 years in July. Next July, so just over 5 years. But almost a year ago, I was working intently with Green Terra. And Green Terra, after working with her for a couple months, I'd say, she attuned me to a new Usui Reiki symbol, which I didn't know what the symbol was. It was just placed into my palms. And I had to do research, and it took me a while to figure out what it was. And it turned out to be a Usui Reiki symbol for ancestral healing, pretty much. The protection of the family, which translates into ancestral healing. And then it was a while later that I was given the permission to attune others with it, which I have not done yet. But I'm starting with my family because everything just accumulated into this vision of what the fuck is actually going on here. It's a curse. A curse that was put on the women probably in your family thousands of years ago that you are meant to break. Especially if you're hearing this message. So if you know somebody that it will help, please share this with them. So we attract narcissists. That's what we do. The women in my family are the same. In my immediate family. My mother, my sisters, all of them. All of my sisters. I have 4. We all attract narcissists. It's not that we haven't done the healing work. It isn't our fault. It's a fucking curse. And it is a programmed energy, like an entity that moves through weak-minded people. Narcissists are weak-minded people. It is an entity that attaches to them, crawls up in their brains, and controls them, and turns them into these narcissistic monsters. that are assigned to people like us, powerful women, to dim our light, take our light, fuck our family lives up, create toxicity in the family unit. It is literally a curse sent to destroy your family, and it will come over and over and over in different men until it's broken. Which I have been going through something recently to where I was looking into my past, shit that happened years and years and years ago, trying to attack, my mother, blaming my mother for things, rehashing this shit that has already been taken care of, dragging my sister back into it, dragging an extended family back into it. And then I realized through some psycho attacking me in my comment section on my YouTube channel, it made something click. It's this narcissistic energy, this entity that moves through all kinds of different people, crawls up in the family unit, tries to turn people against each other. And it's most intense for the curse breakers and the ancestral healers of the family, because we are the ones who are able to hold the energy and who are able to compute and grow and realize this shit. And then we also have the compassion, the light, and the love to see beyond all of it, and then proceed to heal the women in our family. We've already gone through the ego breakdown. We already have all that in check. We know how to take responsibility for ourselves. Radical responsibility for ourselves. You have to when you're a healer, and when you're a psychic, and when your heart's in the right place. And then we also know how to heal others. And we are not sitting so high on a horse that we don't, I don't want to help her. What? That's what I'm fucking here for, is to help and heal the ancestral line. Why wouldn't I do that when I'm given the tools? Only certain people are able to do things like this. It's special. Own it. Help your family. Because if you don't, it's gonna go on your kid's head. If you have kids, it's gonna get passed to your kids, and your kids are gonna have to go through this shit. I do not want my child having to go through the hell that I've been through, because it's been hell. It's been a lot of fun too, but it's been hell, and I don't wish it on anybody. Nobody. So I'm realizing all of this over the past, I don't even know, 24 hours. I couldn't sleep last night. I was up 3 times last night. Plus, I've been doing all kinds of energy work for the new moon, and then I realized it's not only one narcissist. It's literally been narcissist after narcissist after narcissist after narcissist. I've had one man in my life that was not a narcissist. And that was to show me what true love was. And he's long gone, married, and, you know, that's been a long time ago. But, so I was able to have a comparison to what real love looked like and what a real man was in comparison to a narcissist. Because all of the other ones have been narcissists or some form of it, or just, I mean, pointless, pretty much. So not all men are narcissists. Not all of them. Thank God. There we go. My cameraman got murked again. Somebody in my comment section said that. I thought it was funny. As long as we're still filming here. I'm not on the whole editing stuff, guys. And I don't care if the camera falls and shit. I'm just going to keep going, okay? So, I wrote some stuff this morning while I was connecting. And so maybe this will make a little bit more sense through what I wrote. Okay. I'm sick of having to deal with that thing. So here I am on the ground. All right. Well, for one thing, when I connected, I saw a blue jay. And blue jays represent psychic enhancement of psychic awareness. And then what I was also told was all false paths torn to shreds. All false paths. So all false narratives, all false roads to ruin are torn to shreds. All false leaders, masks are crumbling, or they did crumble. All timelines to your elevated existence activated. And then something about the moon being trine, which I don't know anything about astrology like that. If you do, let me know in the comments. All right, back to this ancestral healing stuff. All right, so this is what I wrote down to explain what I was just talking about. Evil works within the programming, the toxic patterns within relationships, all meant to trip you up, keep you focused on the past and trapped in mediocrity. Trained to be inauthentically satisfied with crumbs. These are old ancestral curses, old programming that uses the weak-minded to do its bidding, attacking the ones who hold the light, thinking it's one day going to stomp out the light, thinking one day it's going to stomp out the light, when really this is crucial. Listen. When really it was always working for the Most High to further solidify and anchor in the light for our elevated existence. The weak-minded may think that they are getting somewhere with these curses, but really they're still working for the Most High, and all they're doing is helping us elevate more quickly into the new earth, into the elevated existence. So keep that in mind. The sickness is strong, and you must focus on fine-tuning your levels of discernment. These toxic, gas-like entities of program. Entity, I know that's kind of crazy right there. This toxic gas-like entity of a program seeps into the minds of those around you who are capable of hurting you most, and your mind, while onlooking to those who matter most. what I mean by that is this kind of stuff attacks your perception of the people who matter most to you, as well as their perception of you and their perception of who is most important to them. This isn't only attacking you. This is attacking the women of your ancestral line. Creating separation or unforgiven matters of the past. It will destroy the family unit. And be advised. Wait a second. It will destroy the family unit. And I don't understand what I wrote here. I said it may destroy the family unit and be advised that may be necessary to fix things. You're going to have to fix it, is what I think I'm saying there, and what I think I was told. You have to fix it. No amount of soul searching. It's like you are going to have, if you are the ancestral curse breaker in your family, you have to fix this for your family. That is your job. This is what you're fixing. I know what I'm saying now. It will destroy the family unit. Sometimes destroying the family unit is necessary to fix things. That's what that was saying. So sometimes the family unit has to be completely destroyed. Say like if there's massive drug use in a family, like everybody's doing drugs, that would be a situation where things need to be like destroyed in a way even further than it already is in order for it to come back together to fix things. It's just the example that came up. Okay. So then also what it means is sometimes everybody needs to be separated, or you have to learn how to set boundaries and cut people the fuck off in order for them to learn, in order for you to learn, and then eventually, maybe not, you might come back together as that family unit. It may happen, it may not. It depends on your process of learning and that person's process of learning. It may not be meant to be. And hey, you know what? That's okay. New family, real soul family will cross your path. And it's good to sit in solitude. Enjoy that shit while you can. Because it's not always going to be that way. And enjoy the downtime when you can. Because that is source getting you to where you can realize these things and grow and fix them and then ascend higher. It's not punishment. You have to learn how to be patient, especially when you're living in the realm of getting paid to exist for your natural talents and allowing the universe to provide for you. It's a little off topic, but okay. Then I have written down, or if given the tools and heart to fix is present, this is the way. So what I was saying, sometimes the family has to be destroyed. The family unit has to be separated in order for things to fix. Or sometimes, like in my case, I have the tools and the voice and the energy to be able to assist the women in my immediate family at this point get through this shit and move on. So that's what I'm doing. See how this program, and when I say program, I'm talking about the gas entity thing. See how this program has shifted through the lives of not only you, but others in the family through narcissistic lovers. It wants to turn the power against itself so it can continue to live. So it wants to turn you against yourself so it can continue to feed off of that destructive energy that keeps you stuck while it's sucking your energy doing God knows what. Ew. Blech. No longer. So don't let it do that shit. Ew. And once you hear this stuff and you're able to process it, you won't be able to allow it to do it anymore, because that's not where your heart is. You are not a soul-sucking parasite entity that feeds off of the energy of others. You are a healer, an ancestral curse breaker who is here to help humanity and change the planet for the better. So don't let anything or anyone tell you otherwise. Return that shit to sender, motherfucker. Okay. All right. Through unity, it cannot prevail through unity. Through the realization of what it is, it cannot. So that's all it is. Through realizing what it is, and it's just what I just said. I just said it before I had it written. Through the realization and able to hear what I'm saying fixes a lot of it. It can't live when you see it for what it is, because your heart will not allow you to act in alignment with it anymore. It must die. This equals freedom. This equals mission accomplished. Access denied. Curse broken. That's the last thing I've written down. So, yes. Share this video with the women in your life. It's time for all this narcissistic shit to just be gone. I'm so over it. It's just so exhausting dealing with that shit. It really is. And it's lonely. It really is. It's a lonely existence when there seems to only be this narcissistic energy around in the opposite sex. Because I would rather be alone. I would rather be alone for the rest of my life than entertain that energy ever again. I will not ever again. And I do not wish it upon any woman ever. I don't wish it on any man ever. No one. It is not anything good. And by you being the generational curse breaker and you realizing these things and you helping the women in your family, it is going to dissolve narcissism on this planet. It's going to dissolve it. It's the only thing keeping it here. That's how powerful we are. All right.